It's Minnesota, don't you know? Where the lakes run deep and the rivers...
Welcome to Oofda, It's Minnesota. Maybe Not, a podcast where three Minnesotans get called weird by an outsider.
I'm Keegan, I'm from Burnsville.
I'm Emily, I'm from Woodbury, Minnesota.
I'm Alexis, I'm from Warroad, Minnesota.
And I'm Brinley, and I am not from Minnesota. So today, one of the things we really wanted to talk about when we started thinking about this podcast was food. And one thing I mentioned is that the food in Minnesota is just very weird. And the first thing was the obsession with pickles, which Emily talked about a lot.
Oh, I love pickles. I have pickles every night. It's like my snack.
Pickles are just good with kind of everything.
I agree.
I feel like.
Like pickles and beer.
Yeah, that is something that when I came here for school, do not understand. My parents don't understand. Like the fact that people are just walking around with big mugs with a pickle in it. And then people are so excited to eat that pickle once they finish the beer.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like a lime with a Corona. But the Midwestern version. Because you're not going to put a lime in a McGolden. You're going to put the pickle
So you put
in
a
it.
pickle.
Yeah, you put a pickle in it. What else would you do?
I mean, people do olives.
Yeah, people do olives.
Have you heard of that?
I've seen people do olives. A lot of people, when I worked at a restaurant, would do olives and a pickle.
Oh.
Yeah, which felt like a lot. That's a lot of
Honestly, I
flavors.
feel like I would like
Do they
that.
put it on
Really?
I love olives and I love
stick?
pickles.
Yeah, it's like an olive and a pickle on a stick. That's what I do where I work.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I've only seen that with Bloody Marys.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
they
That's
do.
solid.
They do the beef stick, the cheese, olive, and a pickle.
I hate Bloody Marys.
Yeah, no.
I don't like Bloody Marys either, but the stick that...
Yeah.
I would love that stick. It's like everything I like on a stick.
It's true.
Pickle roll-ups. I do not know what
Oh
those
my gosh,
are.
those are good.
Pickle roll-ups are delicious.
Pickle roll-ups, pickle sandwich, whatever.
What is a pickle sandwich?
I mean,
Peanut
it's
butter and
basically the
pickle?
same thing. but
Peanut butter
yeah.
and pickle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Trust.
sounds like my worst
No,
nightmare.
Oh, you don't like peanut butter?
Uh-uh.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, it's so good. You should try it.
And just what, regular bread?
Bread, peanut butter, slice this pickle spears, and then put them on there. And
Ooh.
how it is. It's good.
I feel like pickles aren't just a Minnesotan thing. I feel like they're a Midwest thing.
Oh, for sure.
Because I have friends at school, I go to Nebraska, and I have friends from South Dakota, and they love pickles.
Yeah.
So I think it's more Midwest rather than Minnesotan, but I don't know.
Do you think Minnesotans have just gotten more creative?
I think just Midwesterners have gotten
Yeah.
creative
Yeah.
with the pickles. Well, I mean, you go to the State Fair, you got the pickle pizza, you got the fried pickle. Look, everyone loves a fried pickle, though. I
yeah.
feel like, have you had a fried pickle, Brinley?
I have had a fried pickle. I feel like anything that's fried is good.
Yeah.
It's hard to
Yeah.
not like something
Yeah.
when it's just fried. So I will occasionally eat a fried pickle, but I don't love it.
And they always give you a Chipotle ranch or something with it, too.
Yeah,
It's
and anything
so
with
good.
Chipotle ranch I'll eat.
It's so
That's my
good.
weakness.
Oh, my God.
So good.
Have you guys tried the pickle pizza? Have you had pickle
I
on
haven't
pizza?
had the pickle
I haven't.
pizza,
I
but
haven't
I've
had it
seen
either.
it.
I want
looks good.
I want to try it so bad.
They would even have it at our dining hall, at my school. They would have pickle on pizza.
Oh,
Wait,
I
okay,
don't
that's
know.
kind of weird.
I don't know if I would
Yeah,
trust
I would.
that.
I would not
Yeah, I
trust
wouldn't
that.
trust dining
I don't
hall
know if that
pickle
would be
pizza.
good.
I don't. My roommate said it was delightful, but
Oh,
obviously I wasn't
interesting.
trying it because I think that's just a crime to pizza.
Ranch is disgusting.
That's terrible.
Chick-fil-A
That's,
ranch is even
literally
worse.
so
Hidden Valley
offensive.
is
Hidden
the
Valley
worst.
is the grossest
on
ranch
Hidden
there
Valley
is.
is gross ranch.
Blech.
It's or just warm ranch. Any ranch is disgusting.
Okay, but
It tastes acidic. It tastes diabolical. It should not be consumed. But
You know who has
No.
good ranch? Jimmy's salad dressing.
Oh Jesus!
Free plug.
anyways,
anyways,
everything?
ranch literally with everything. Ranch
Ranch
with
is so good.
pizza.
No.
I'm trying to think of one.
yeah,
I think
everything.
The other thing is the best ranch always seems to come from a restaurant.
Yeah. Or, homemade.
We were talking about
Yeah.
this. We were homemade buttermilk restaurant ranch is
Insane.
top
That
tier.
is, was not a ranch person ever. I never had ranch, and then for some reason I came to Minnesota, and once I started making it at the restaurant, I was like, okay, wait, I really like this, and
Yeah.
now I'm a ranch person. And okay, I don't know the Hidden Valley hate.
It's just
disgusting.
I
It
feel
just
like-
doesn't taste like.
It's kind of
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain
Seems
it.
artificial.
Jello-y or
It just
it's
doesn't seem
thick.
like ranch.
It's thicker.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's thicker than like restaurant ranch.
like you could
It has a weird taste.
like
too.
slime almost.
It's not it. What's fried ranch?
Do you know about cheese curds before you came here?
Yes, but only few places. Like if I went to like a sports bar, I would see cheese curds. But like my dad, who's from New York, like when we went to a Wild game, the Wild versus the Rangers game. The Rangers won, by the way. I brought like cheese curds for him to try, and he had never heard of them. He was like, "What?"
Who?
The
My
ones
dad.
at the X are disgusting though. They're like
They're not that
no,
bad.
they like stick together and they're like
Oh, I
There's
thought
good,
they were
and there's bad cheese curds.
there's a fine line.
I don't
There
think I've
is.
had a bad cheese curd. It's just fried cheese. What can be
but when it's
But,
like it
like-
doesn't pull apart and it's just like
yeah.
Yeah.
and it's like what's that word?
gummy?
You know,
Spongy
like
kinda? Don't say a
squeaky.
weird word.
Squeaky?
No.
You've never had like a squeaky
Where it's
cheese
just like-
curd?
oh my gosh, that aren't fried.
Yeah, that aren't fried. Those are squeaky.
What?
They're so
Like,
good.
just like the cheese curds that
That's
you
what
get
we're
in like
talking
a
about
pack.
yesterday. They're like wet, bro. They're like
Okay, so my dad's from Wisconsin,
They're,
and
like,
he
watery.
like obviously loves cheese
Of course.
curds, right?
Yeah.
So
Because
my
Wisconsin's all cheese.
Most
So
of the cheese.
he literally drives to Ellsworth to get the squeaky cheese curds that aren't
You can
fried.
buy those at Hy-Vee.
They're
No.
like water.
But he doesn't buy them because he thinks Ellsworth has the best ones.
How far is Ellsworth?
I don't know. Not that like. I don't know. Not that far though.
Okay, he's not driving like 6
No,
hours.
no.
Okay.
No.
But like that's just I think that's him being from Wisconsin. Like
Because like he has
yeah,
standards.
yeah.
Yes,
And when he gets them, they are so good, so good.
Okay, so you think the squeaky is good. Do you say that's bad?
no, I like the squeaky.
I
cheese
think
Oh.
that's
It's good if they're
disgusting.
squeaky.
Oh,
That's
okay.
how
I
it,
thought you were
like,
saying
if
that
it's
would be a
squeaky,
bad
that's
thing.
like
It's
the
just like a good
cheese
snack.
is perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a good snack. You just eat.
So the
cheese
squeaky
curds.
isn't fried?
No, not
No.
fried.
No, but it's
in
like
the
covered
fridge.
in water, kind of, or it's like wet. I don't know how to
It's
explain
covered
it.
in what?
What
I
if
mean,
like
it's
juice or like
They're a little
cheese
bit, like,
juice. There's
moist.
cheese
They're a little
juice.
bit moist. I didn't want to say that word on a podcast.
Wait, so
Moist.
they're what? Then
Okay,
how
so
are
it's
they?
just like a bag of like picture a bag of shredded cheese, but no, it's a bag of like cheese little cheese ball
Balls.
things.
Like little cheese
Little,
that are like
cheese curds.
Oh, so they're
Yeah.
not fried.
No.
It's
Curds
just
of
literally
cheese.
balls of
Literally
cheese.
Literally
Yeah.
curds
Oh,
of
so then
cheese.
it's not even a cheese curd.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
That's
it is.
like,
A,
It
it's,
is.
It's a
Because
curd
that's
of
what they
cheese.
use to like fried
'Cause,
fried
yeah,
cheese
then
curds.
you put it in like batter,
Batter.
and stuff, and then
I thought when it
fries.
was fried, it became a cheese curd.
no,
No.
No,
fried. They're like fried.
they're
cheese
just like
curds.
fried cheese
They're
curds.
fried cheese curds. Yeah,
Okay, so hot dish.
hot dish.
I've still yet to have a hot dish.
Hot dish
I
is
don't know
good
what
with-
that is.
With no
I
vegetables.
honestly, I'm gonna agree. I haven't had a hot dish.
You've never had
Yeah.
tater tot hot dish?
Nope.
Potato hot dish is classic though.
But
Like,
no green beans, no peas, no carrots.
I
So
I don't
nothing.
like when people
No,
put
it's-
no.
So you
corn,
want tater
hamburger.
tots?
Corn
It's no, it's there's
Hamburger
tater tots on top
and
of
tater
it.
tots. That and then soup, right? Or like
Like some sort of like cream of
It's like
mushroom
soup.
soup.
Wait, I think I would really like
It's
this.
It's
so good.
delicious.
Why have I never had this?
I don't
can't
know.
My
believe you've
parents
never had
don't
it.
make it, or my grandma.
It's kind of a
grandpa
tough thing to make. My grandma's made it a couple times, and
the
she's like,
easiest
it's.
thing ever.
I'm trying to get one of my
she
friend's
says it's tough,
parents
but
to
she's from
make
the
it.
South, so
Jello salads. I know you
What
like
is
those.
that?
I hate Jello.
Jello?
salads.
Okay.
What is
well,
Jello
like Jello
salad?
with it's like pretzels and is it Cool Whip?
Is it like
Well,
the
it's a-
full?
Pretzels in Jello.
It's like its own thing.
Isn't it like
Is it like a full like actual like Jello thing with things inside of it, or is it diced up?
No.
no? There's like it's like Jello and then there's a layer of it's like some kind of mix
Cool Whip.
and then pretzels
usually.
and like pretzels and like butter I think and they're crushed up. It's so
People
good.
throw
feel like-
random stuff inside Jello and they make it like
yeah,
a thing.
or like
kinda
salads
a,
that aren't really salads.
kinda
Have
like
you
a
seen
fruit
that?
salad.
Like a
type
like
deal,
a fruit salad.
but
Yeah.
like worse.
But or Elena was saying like with the pistachio or
Or the
like
green salad.
green salad and it has like marshmallows and
Isn't that
pineapple
pos-
Or Snickers salad. Snickers salad is
What?
the most.
or like cookie salad.
yeah.
What?
Guys, you're speaking like a different language. Right
Yeah,
now.
You
don't know this?
I'm
No.
so glad you're also.
Oh
I'm
my gosh.
not
Okay,
in this.
So we got to preface: it's not salad.
Right.
They
Salad-
just call it
no.
salad because it mixes things things
But it's
together.
Jello.
Yeah, there's
Well,
like
some are
Jello,
Jell-O,
and some. of
some
them-
So
are
is it like a layer of Jello?
No, it's like picture everything.
It's
just
like a
mixed
mix.
it's
together.
diced Jello
in like a
mixed
casserole
in.
pan. It's not like cooked or anything. It's just like I don't really know.
But
how
is
to
it
describe
is it in a full
There's some
Jello
that are like a
form?
sheet of Jello. With
Okay.
The like the one with pretzels is like a sheet.
Okay.
But some of them are like mixed together.
Some of them are like cubed and
No,
sliced
it's-
and diced or whatever.
I don't know how that
like
works
almost
with Jello.
blended ish. It's
Okay,
weird.
this sounds
I don't
terrible.
know.
It
I
sounds
hate-
disgusting.
Well, the thing is,
No,
I hate
it's-
them because I hate Jello. But
Okay, but like cookie salad, have you had that? That has nothing
is
to do with
cookie
Jello,
salad?
but it's Minnesotan. It's Cool Whip, pudding mix, cookie like What are the
Crumbles?
Stripe cookies that are like
Oh, fudge stripes.
Oh,
those
are so
and mandarin
good.
oranges and pineapple?
You lost me at the oranges and pineapple.
No,
Well,
Yeah.
it's like
I'm
a fruit
bringing it
salad
tomorrow. Oh, Monday. And you're all
Yeah.
gonna try it.
Yeah, but like that just feels like a lot of
Wait, can
clashing
you bring
flavors.
it so we can try
I
it?
will. It's so good. Your life will be changed.
Okay.
I promise.
What about fish fries?
So my family owns a fishing resort, so I'm very familiar with
Fish fries?
that kind of stuff. Yep.
Sorry,
No,
I
you're
love the
good.
fish fry.
I think it's
my dad
gross.
always takes
Do you
me.
like
We
baked
always go on
beans?
Fridays.
The baked beans and the American fries, like chopped
So
potatoes.
okay,
No.
wait. Can we
potato
establish
salad or like
what
No.
is
like-
what is a fish fry? Like, you go to where do you go? like,
Um,
what is the?
You can go anywhere.
There's
yeah.
like places that
There's places
host
that like
them.
host fish fries, and then
Then
like,
it's
the place we go is kind of just like a buffet style where like you can like
Do you bring your own fish?
No.
They
But
already
there is
have it
places
made.
where you can bring your own fish
Yeah.
and have it cooked.
Yeah.
or like you just get a plate of like
You,
whatever.
do
then
you
it's
like
like-
pay like a flat fee? They're like, oh, here's $15 and you can
And
eat
then
Yeah.
it's
all
like
this fried
baked
fish.
beans, American fries, which is like cut up potatoes,
Yep.
and then fish.
American fries.
That's what it's called, right? American
I feel
fries?
like
that is.
like-
yeah,
Potatoes.
it's cut up
Yeah,
potatoes.
Are they
it's
like
cut up
diced?
potatoes.
Okay.
Diced
It's
potatoes.
so
Okay.
good.
That sounds. I'm
It's
in with anything
disgusting.
potato.
But I mean, it also is a really big thing in Wisconsin.
there was a meat market by
Okay.
my school that did fish fries all the time. Also, meat markets.
You ever been to a meat raffle?
Meat raffle.
Meat raffle.
Meat raffle.
Yes.
Meat raffles.
Oh my
are
gosh.
awesome.
They're
Meat
so-
raffles.
You're just sitting there waiting to win.
It's like bingo for
It's
meat.
like yeah.
Yeah. So they have like a board and it has like 40 numbers
Literally.
on it. And
Or you
then-
like go around with the basket.
Yeah, they go around with like
And,
either
like-
the basket or like a little like thing, and you pick a number.
What kind of meat are you getting?
Anything.
Yeah, they have like a table
Like-
and it's all like
Yeah.
And you go
usually, like
pick.
$30
And they're
worth of
random. Like one time I went with my parents to a Mexican restaurant and they had a meat raffle.
meat. Yeah,
Isn't that
so
so
weird.
weird?
yeah.
But like my dad heard about it and so we went there and we literally were eating like chips and dip and doing a meat raffle.
Hell yeah.
And you can get all sorts of meat, like different. Like one time you got like beef sticks
Yeah.
or
My family just won one and we got frozen walleye.
Yeah.
And it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was really good walleye.
it's like
actually.
good.
I don't think
yeah.
I've ever been to a meat raffle. And what I've noticed is so Minnesotan is beef sticks. I've never met a group of people so obsessed with beef sticks.
They're so
They're
good.
really good.
They're so
Yeah.
good.
like every kind of beef stick. You
Yeah,
have
my
like
dad- yeah.
meat and cheese,
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
spicy beef sticks,
Yeah,
like
my
in
dad-
your
yeah.
Bloody Marys. Like what the? I like came here and was like, what the fuck is
Yeah.
a cheese stick or a meat stick? Like,
We always have them in our fridge.
Same. We make our
Always.
own from the deer that we shoot.
do you like the what is the classic beef stick like Jimmy's or
Oh, you're thinking of a Slim Jim.
That's
Slim
like
Jim?
not-
So do you
But
guys
Slim
like
Jims
Slim
aren't
Jim?
like a
No,
beef-
those
I've
aren't
never
real.
had one.
I
and
like
don't
I
want.
like a Slim
They're-
Jim, but it's not like a beef stick.
That's
but like
not a
chomps
beef
are good.
stick.
Chomps.
Those are good, but
Chomps
I
are
just
good.
don't think they're like
They're not like
beef
They're
stick.
not in the same category.
No.
Hy-Vee sells this stuff. It's called like Iowa Smokehouse beef sticks, and they're insane,
Mm-hmm.
ridiculous.
But is that in a beef? Would you call that like
No.
a
That is-
legitimate beef stick?
That's a legitimate beef
That
stick
one.
because
Yeah.
they have like it's just a bunch of sticks about like yay big,
Yeah.
and you just get like 30 of them, and they're
But it's not
insane.
like a Slim Jim.
No.
Slim
That's
Jim
like
is
a
not a
different
beef stick.
category.
no
Slim Jim is-
Slim Jim's like fake meat.
Yeah.
It's like a hot dog.
By the time this comes out, it will be 4th of July. So I think it's only best for everyone to go around and say what they're going to do for 4th of July and what you think is like a core 4th of July tradition. So Keegan, you should probably start.
Okay, yeah. I go up to my family's cabin. It's
Where?
on, Sturgeon Lake. It's about an hour 50 away from the cities, 45 minutes south of Duluth. And we pretty much just grill out, play bags, pretty casual stuff. We have a bunch of neighbors that are pretty fun around there. Do that. Go on the boat for fireworks. Maybe there's a little bar over there called Ray and Marge's. That's just like, that's where the meat raffles always are. So they might have a meat raffle, maybe something else, but just chill out there.
Okay.
It's usually pretty easygoing weekend.
Nice.
For my 4th, it kind of is like all over the place. So either I'll go up to a cabin. My family doesn't have a cabin, but like we'll go to like a family friend's, or I'll go to my friend's cabin or whatever. And it's kind of honestly the same thing. You grill out hot dogs, burgers, and then like most people will bring apps like dips, fruit, charcuterie boards, and then you just have a bunch of fun drinks also.
We usually go to our cabin in Canada on Lake of the Woods, and just do the traditional 4th of July stuff. Sometimes we get a houseboat and, like, park it off the dock at our cabin.
I think most of the time that I've been here, I have gone to, like, a friend's cabin. And being on the boat with fireworks is a pretty sick thing.
Ridiculous.
It's
like,
so fun.
My boyfriend's, like, all his friends, like, one of them has a cabin on Lake Minnetonka, and, like, we'll just hang out there and watch the fireworks there, and it's so nice.
On Tonka, too, they go crazy.
Yeah, it's really sick. I feel like, for me, like, a must-have for 4th of July is, like, a seltzer. Like, a sparkling water, that, like, makes 4th of July for me.
Like
not
obviously,
a
non-alcoholic.
non-alcohol. So a seltzer, a regular seltzer would be
Sparkling
non-alcoholic. Yes.
We need to talk about this.
No,
because
it's so annoying. It's rage bait.
No,
rage
it's
baiting.
not.
She is rage baiting us, and I will
Brindley
not fall.
says sparkling water.
Don't fall for the rage bait.
Like, you know when they're
Stay
like, oh, do you
strong.
want still or sparkling? She calls the sparkling waters seltzers.
They don't say still or seltzer. They say still or sparkling. They're
Right.
fake.
Whenever she's like, I'll have a seltzer.
It's so
water,
annoying.
We're always like, oh, she's having a seltzer. Like
No.
a hard seltzer, you know?
Like,
Like, a
when-
high noon.
When I'm home, like, if I'm with my, like, in New York, like, if I'm with my dad and my stepmom and we go to a restaurant and I say, can I have a seltzer? They're going to come back with a sparkling water, which is a seltzer.
I'm trying not
That's
to be
just a
rage
New York
baited by
thing,
you
isn't
right
it,
now.
though? Like, that's a thing over there.
That's
right?
what I have grown up calling, like, sparkling
just
water. Like, if
so
I'm having, like, a
weird. Don't be
LaCroix or
rage-baited.
anything like that, it's called a
That's
seltzer.
a seltzer. No, that's a
So, like,
sparkling
that-
water.
It
I don't-
says
Sparkling
on the
water.
LaCroix can, it says sparkling water.
And it says on, like, a White Claw or Truly can, it says hard seltzer. Because hard would mean the alcohol and seltzer is the drink. That's just a seltzer. Like,
Sparkling.
No, it's
Sparkling
a seltzer.
water with a lime.
When I am home, like, my stepmom all the time is just like, can I get a seltzer at a restaurant? And then they bring a sparkling water.
See, if someone asked me that at my job, I would be like, do you want carbless or white claw?
Same.
Yeah.
I'd be like, do you want a high noon, carbless? I'd be like,
Yeah.
what? They're
That
so
is
fun.
such a Midwest
Simple.
thing.
Like going to the Legion,
Like,
yeah.
when my friend had started working there, and I was like, what the fuck is a Legion? And then we went there, and it rocks.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Free
so fun.
popcorn.
yeah.
Free
Like,
They have bingo sometimes. Like
Yes.
our hometown
That's a
one has
classic.
bingo. all
that's
the time.
such an
classic
underrated
Legion thing.
Minnesota thing. Like, that needs to be talked about more because it is so fun. We would go there just, like, on, like, a Wednesday, have a bunch of beers, have free popcorn, and just literally just do nothing and get drunk.
Yeah.
And it's the most Minnesotan I've ever been because that's what you guys do,
Yeah.
is do nothing and get drunk. There is a portion of this podcast that one person here is very passionate about,
Yeah, that's true.
and it is fucking weird. What is a Juicy Lucy and why is it called that? That's a fucking weird name.
All right, let me go into it. Let me go into this.
Yeah, this
my
is
shit.
Keegan's
This
shit.
is my shit. All right, so a Juicy Lucy. Hell yeah. Everyone loves a Juicy
I don't
The
know
Lucy.
what
Juicy
name-
Lucy's are good.
The name just weirds me out. Why would you name a food that?
Okay, the story goes, so Matt's Bar in Minneapolis, right on Cedar Ave. There's two places that claim to invent a Juicy Lucy. There's Matt's Bar and then the 5A Club. They're like a mile down the road from each other. Matt's apparently had a person come in. He said, I want a burger, but with cheese in the middle instead of on top. And then he bit into it and said, that's one Juicy Lucy. This was like 1950, by the way. This is when people talked weird. So they just called it that from then on.
That
And
just
it
gives
is-
me the heebie-jeebies.
It's-
What does?
The fact
The
that
name?
It's called a
yes,
Juicy Lucy.
that he said that's one Juicy Lucy, and everyone was like,
That's the
that's
one.
the name.
Yeah. Well, like, what else are you going to call it?
A burger with cheese, in
Cheese
the middle.
in the middle.
Cheese-filled burger.
Yeah, you're not going to see that ever on a menu. Oh, we're having a burger with cheese on the inside.
I feel like that's not a revolutionary invention. Like,
Well,
I
the thing is,
second
like,
that.
in like 1950,
Well,
this was probably
yeah, it was,
huge.
like-
and it's kind of like
Yeah,
our like.
so was running water.
it's giving like
Yeah, true.
Aristotle and Plato, and there was like 10 people on Earth. Obviously, they're gonna think of it.
yeah,
because
it's like
they're
everything's gonna be a big
one
deal.
of the 10
But the main
people
thing
living.
is, it just got big because it's like the rivalry.
Or like cheese in a can.
You
But,
think
okay.
the
And then
cheese
the-
that's going in a Juicy Lucy
It's
is
okay,
real?
American
Yes,
cheese.
American cheese,
is
Kraft slices.
Not
No.
real, but like at the same time, it's not bad. It tastes good. I'm
What
not.
does?
I'm not eating a Juicy Lucy and being like, I'm a good, healthy person. I'm going there.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
getting a
it's
Juicy
messy,
Lucy, and I'm
it's
like,
ju-
it's
yeah.
messy. Your mouth is gonna burn because it's hot molten cheese on the inside of a burger. There's like only like you gotta like learn how to eat it. I go to Matt's bar
Keegan loves
every
it.
year for my birthday.
Sounds like
Every year for my birthday.
That's
yeah,
so
you know,
wholesome.
Jesus.
Some people go
I
to
like
Manny's
that.
Steakhouse. Some people go to
I go
Matt's
to
bar,
Manny's Steakhouse.
grab a Miller High Life, and have a good time.
Wait,
That's the
can I
first
talk
place-
about something that I like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spam.
I
She's a
haven't
big
had
spam.
spam.
I don't really know what it is.
But I know that it started here. It started in Austin,
Austin.
because I have a friend from Austin, and that's all she would talk about.
It's so good.
The Spam Museum.
What is spam?
So, what is spam?
That's a great
Isn't
question.
it like a block? Or
It's
like
a it's a
Yeah.
block in
Yeah.
a can. Obviously, I'm pretty sure everyone knows what spam looks like.
You
But
just
I
said
mean,
it's
it
like
looks like a
bologna.
block of bologna.
Yeah, it's like
But it's like not. Thing is,
pork.
you have to cut it up, and you have to grill it or like pan fry it because
So you won't eat it just out of the can.
Hell no.
nope.
Does anybody?
I
don't
think
know.
If you-
people would.
That scares
Desperate
me.
times.
But I don't know.
That's
Don't
You might
ask
put it
me.
on,
I'm
like,
not
a
the
sandwich.
Minnesotan.
I don't know.
But we would every time, so like our family friend, we would go and have a pool party there. Our appetizer would be spam, and
do you
we'd
have
be
it with?
swimming. Like we were younger, obviously, so we'd be swimming, and then the dad would be like, "Okay, I made spam. Who wants?" And we'd literally grab a piece of spam that he grilled
Like
and
the
eat it in the
slice?
pool. Yeah,
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Would you have like anything with like crackers or something?
no, just eat it plain because it's like bacon kind of.
I don't like bacon.
really know how to describe
That's
it.
gross.
I know.
I literally grew up hearing about spam as like a joke.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Everyone
people
thinks
actually
spam
It's
is
a
a
funny
joke.
name.
It's just it's a funny concept. It looks
It's
weird.
funny looking, yeah.
It's
Yes.
just it's everyone thinks.
But
it's-
you're a big fan of it.
love it.
Do you still eat it to this day?
It's not like a thing I like eat all the time.
You're not gonna like go out of your
No.
way, but if it's there, you're pumped.
It's there. I'm like, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
lit.
Do you eat it?
No, I've never had it.
Oh my gosh, guys,
I've also never had it, and I'm not planning on it.
I'm gonna make you eat it. I wish
Draw
we had
the
a
line.
grill here so I could just like grill it for you guys.
Wish we had a grill.
That would be sick.
John
Yeah,
on that.
probably.
Okay.
John, we need a grill.
What is a pronto pup? Because I remember being at a wild game and they did like a funny questionnaire and was like, eat 5 pronto pups. And I was
Is it
like,
a hot dog?
I don't know. I
Yeah,
was
a
like, yeah, that's
pronto-
totally
a
possible. And
pronto
people were
pup's
like,
a
no.
corn dog, but instead of like cornmeal on the outside, it's like a pancake batter.
Oh
So it's like a s-
It's a hot dog inside still?
yeah, it's
It's
still it's like it's a
so
corn dog
good.
but with
Sweet then,
pancake batter.
or like, do you have it with syrup?
No,
No.
you have it with
It's just like a
ketchup and
corn-
mustard.
or
I think I
hot-
used to eat
yeah.
those as
Why
a
do you do
kid.
that?
They like had those like
I
Kid-
hate corn dogs.
No, but it's like a corn dog, but it's not a corn dog because it has a different batter.
yeah. I
so
think
it tastes
they used,
different than it tastes different than a corn dog.
but is it bigger?
is it a state
can
fair
be.
thing?
It's a state fair thing.
Yeah.
It also,
Oh.
when you get it on a stick, it goes all the way through. I feel like it's
Like
not
a
just like a
kebab?
it's not.
I
Yeah,
think
kinda
I just
like a
learned it's
kebab.
called a corn dog because it's in corn. Is it in cornbread?
Yeah, it's in
Is that
cornbread.
the point of
Yeah.
corn? Okay.
It's
That's
in
why it's called a corn
cornbread.
dog.
Just learned
Corn
that.
dogs.
But a pronto pup is just different because
Why do they call it a
Pancake.
pronto pup?
I don't know
What is that name?
Who made that?
branding.
I like
See,
it.
the
Pronto
naming
pup.
just sucks. Juicy Lucy, Pronto Pup, Pickle
I-
Roll Up. It all sucks.
Pickle.
I think Juicy
Pickle
Lucy
roll-ups.
is kind of awesome.
Yeah. Like, come on.
I don't know. I don't think it's weird.
I just
I think
can't
it's
get
just so
behind it.
normalized.
I think
I
it's
don't know.
it is so normalized here.
Like if I'm like walking somewhere and I hear like someone be like, "Oh, I want a Juicy Lucy," I'm like, "What the
Okay,
fuck?"
now you made it sound weird
yeah.
with that.
Really? Because
Yeah,
you said the guy that started it said, that's a Juicy
Yeah, this
Lucy.
was the
You don't think
50s. They
that's
were
weird?
They were weird.
That's
back
the
then.
thing I'm confused. Like, where did the Lucy come in? Like, I get the juicy.
Yeah, it's a
But
juicy.
where's the Lucy?
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Maybe they were just rhyming.
But
Yeah,
like
it's-
also, if we're saying it's the 50s, they say weird stuff. Can we retire the name and give it a better name? Because
No,
like
that's
I
too
think
much.
it's just like iconic. At
we
this point.
don't change much here.
okay.
We don't change our names that much.
So pickles, is it Minnesota, or maybe not?
I think. Oh.
Oh no, you go.
I think it's Midwest.
Midwest.
I don't
yeah.
think it's
I
just
agree.
I
Minnesota,
would
but I
say.
think it's Midwest.
Yeah.
Okay. I think from my experience, I think it's a Minnesota thing. You guys are just uniquely obsessed with them.
It might be a Minnesota thing, like cheese is in Wisconsin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's kind of how it is.
Like that.
So we'll say maybe.
It's Minnesotan. Next.
Okay. Ranch, Minnesota, or
think it-
maybe not.
I don't think it is. It depends if you like it or not.
No, they have
But I
ranch
feel like some
everywhere,
like,
right?
everywhere has ranch, but I feel like
we like ranch
we
more.
we like ranch.
I
a
think
lot.
it's the putting ranch on stuff that makes it Minnesotan,
yeah.
Right.
or just
Ooh,
like the
that's-
excessive use of it.
That's a good point.
That
So
is
you-
a good point.
Do you think excessive ranch is a Minnesota thing?
Yes.
Yes.
I could see that. Yeah.
Okay. So first Minnesotan thing, excessive ranch usage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm one of those.
Hot dish.
Yes. It's like not even a question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's a Minnesotan
Yeah.
thing, but I've just never had it.
I think that was like the first thing when I came here is they were like, you need to try hot dish. So
Yeah.
that's another Minnesotan. Jello salads, I think, might just be an Alexis thing.
No, it's
No.
definitely Minnesota.
It's a very Minnesotan.
It's Minnesotan,
thing.
yeah.
If you have like a Minnesotan grandma, that's
Yeah.
what
Or like
That's
an
what they
outdoor
make.
barbecue.
like
I
kind of.
really,
Like a
really,
lake thing.
really want
Yeah,
you to make
lake
one of
thing.
these so I can
I
try
will.
it.
I'll bring it to you on Monday.
Are we saying maybe on the Jello salad?
Jello
yeah,
salad is
sorry.
Minnesotan.
I think it's
So,
it's
like-
Minnesotan. No one else does it. That's the thing. No one else does it. It's only us.
Emily, what do you think?
I don't know. I've never had it, so
I'm going to put a hard maybe on it.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna put
God.
a hard maybe too. I
Disagree
don't know.
on that.
Fish fry.
Midwest.
or
Mid-
Minnesota?
Midwest.
Minnesotan.
Midwest.
Really?
I think it's
It's
more.
very
Where are you
Midwest.
catching walleyes in Iowa? Let
Well,
me
it doesn't
know.
need to be walleye. You can get cod.
Let me know.
God,
I'm
yeah.
just wondering.
I feel like it's more like a Minnesota, Wisconsin.
I think it's
thing,
up
but
north
I also
thing.
think it's Midwest. I don't know.
Like a Friday fish fry.
Cause like
is,
Nebraska, they don't. It's like meh.
I've never heard of it till here. Fish fry, Midwest, Minnesota, none.
Midwest.
Minnesota. Northern Minnesota.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Wild rice soup.
We never talked about wild rice
I'm
soup.
like, sorry.
but that's a Minnesotan thing.
I will call
Is
that
it?
absolutely a Minnesota
Wait,
thing.
yeah.
No one else has wild
No,
rice
that's
soup, and it's
true.
so good. I just
We're
ordered
known
it
for
from,
wild
from
rice.
Panera. So no other Panera has wild rice soup except for the Minnesotan ones.
Yeah, I'll call that Minnesotan
I guess I
for
didn't know
sure.
Yeah.
Juicy Lucy, Minnesota.
Spam, Minnesota.
Duh.
Walleye,
Walleye, so Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Pronto Pup, Minnesota all
Pretty
the way.
Minnesota.
cheese curds,
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
but
Midwest.
Cheese
yeah.
curds is
Midwest.
so Midwest.
So
Yeah.
Midwest.
But I
That's it.
think that
That's a wrap.
that
That is
gets it
a
for
wrap
today.
on our first episode.
yeah.
Should we
Yeah.
sing or no?
You
why-
can
Should we
sing the
sing?
outro. Go for it.
please, please.
Let's do
Well,
the outro.
everybody outro.
Sing the O Canada.
What's our
No.
outro?
Oh, Canada is our outro. Our home and native
Canada.
land.
No, you're
No,
missing
this
it.
no.
Patriot
Love in all
in
our
our
sons
sons command.
With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free, from far and wide, oh Canada. Okay, outro.
Okay.
Outro. That
Anyway,
just literally gave-
So now that we've decided, we have talked about our foods, and that has been Oofta. It's Minnesota, or maybe not.
Yeah.
See you guys next time. Thanks for watching.
Minnesota's heart in the palm of your hand. Rough diets, Minnesota, don't you know? Where the lakes run deep and the rivers flow. Ranch on the side with a pickle or two. Minnesota nice is just what we do.